We talk about practice performance equaling game reality.
How close do you have to get for Matt Gay?
Preparation, practice habits, walkthrough habits, the meeting habits.
This is going to be a tough drive for the Rams.
All that stuff is going into so that when you get into those situations, it's like I've been here so many times.
This is it, man. How many chances have you had to win the game? And it comes down to this.
And every kid's dreamt of that. I remember dreaming of that as a kid, doing it as many times in my backyard, with my dad. The best players do have that competitive greatness and can rise to that challenge, rise to the moment that it is.
Cooper Kupp has the catch, puts it down in game-winning formation.
That situational masters that we talk about, that's truly owned every day because we break it down.
Clocks it, and the Rams are in position with 4 seconds remaining.
And I think that that's truly what we're talking about is fundamentally sound, doing all the little things right, and at the end of the day, having competitive greatness within.
Hits it with the right foot, kick on its way. It is through, it is good!
My whole life, dude, that's all my dad would just throw me the ball my entire, as a child, just running in the living room, just ball. Both my parents were educators. My dad was a football coach, my grandfather was a football coach. This is kind of what I've always known I wanted to do. And I always kind of felt like coaching was very similar to teaching. Pitch, tight climb, ball. Nice shot, kid. You get into this profession to help young people become adults, really, at the end of the day, and help be on that journey with them. When you get to the National Football League, it's a little bit more like, hey, this is X's and O's. Getting to know how these guys learn, getting to the core of education and understanding, how people tick. How can we take it from the classroom to the field in our situation here in football in a different way? It might not be the same way for every single player. And ultimately, it's about what do they do best and how to accentuate those, aspects of their game. Because we could like as many plays as we want. They could be our favorites, but if the players don't love them or can't execute them at a high level, it's not worth it. Shoulder square, that's it. Good, Jake. That's it, Kyron. Good. Great job, Alan. There you go.
He's got great capacity for the game. The best coaches adjust to their players. What do they do best, and then how do we make that come to life and create an identity?
Probably a little flatter angle coming out. You're probably touch steep there,
Guys, they respond to him. Got an incredible understanding of offensive football, but as well as defensive football, and I think that helps put together great game plans and know how you want to build on our offensive philosophy. How smart he is, the way he sees the game, the way that he works at it, and then his ability to be able to communicate with our players and coaches is going to be a key factor in why I have such confidence in him leading the way offensively.
Here we go, Andy, here we go. On the move, here we go. Get up. That's it, good. Going to Kentucky this past year and having to install the entire offense at a different place with different players.
Head around.
Having that outside perspective, if you will, for a year, gives you a chance to now come back, just see how maybe some things fit or how they are perceived or how maybe when you're watching it from a different lens, not being in it. I had to be able to dive into the run game, protections, fundamentals and technique of offensive line and tight end play. All that stuff I had to dive into as a coordinator going and teaching a new system to coaches and players. So I got a lot of experience of teaching. So I think that helps have that little bit of that big picture overall, experience and knowledge that will help be a coordinator at this level for this organization. Tight climb, ball. Big time. Get up. That's how to shoot it, kid. Finish. We take it really with a head up, neck up approach in terms of we're trying to do everything from the fundamentals, technique, skill development, really diving into those aspects of the offense, not always just scheme. It's not really about the plays now as it is the fundamentals, technique, the details of which each position has to work with. Things evolve, right? Things change. And I think it's just day by day, truly going through the why. And everybody understanding, all 11 understanding of the why of what we're trying to get accomplished. I think that's really what we're trying to take that advantage right now of that time we have.